Hey everyone, Miss Hennessy here, and welcome back to my channel. And there is a giant wall of boxes behind you, I guess. That would not be behind me. And I'm also surrounded on every single side by boxes. My brother actually saw it and told me he liked my fort. But it is a fort because I'm trying to keep my dogs away. And at the moment, it is actually kind of working. But anyways, so what I'm doing is because I still don't have a laptop, which still sucks, I'm logging everything by hand that I have. That's sucks. I recently got these in. I think they're called, I don't know if they're called domes or domies or domes. Like, I might be overthinking it. It's DOMEZ. It could just be domes, like domes with a Z instead of an S. But for some reason, I decided to call them domies. I don't know. But, yeah, I have them, and, that's just kind of where that was going. And this dude, I think he's also from My Hero Academia, but I don't watch it. I watch some anime, but, I don't even know what this is about, so I couldn't even tell you the names. Actually, I can tell you the names because I wrote them down, and I had to scour the internet for them. It was not as easy as you would think. Maybe because I was typing in really ridiculous things that I was just kind of overdoing it. Also came with this hands-free wine glass holder. Why? I don't know. It's like all anime stuff, minus Harry Potter and Sailor Moon, but still anime in a way. I don't know. But, yeah, besides Harry Potter, this thing, it's a necklace, and then you put your wine glass in this contraption. Supposedly, you don't even have to hold it, and it won't spill. Apparently, it's spill-proof as long as you remain upright, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know. Just kind of seems a little silly. But maybe that's the point. Maybe it's a gag gift. If this is serious, then I don't even know what to say. I was gonna say that I would try it at the end of the video, but there's no wine here that I would drink because I don't really drink wine. So I might pour a different type of alcohol into a wine glass and try it out. I don't know. But the video is, of course, me showing off some ponies. I have a lot around me. Well, definitely well over 100. So it's going to be broken down into several videos, and this is just going to be video number 1. So let us begin on video number 1. So for the most part, the ponies that I show you are going to be with the ponies that they came with. However, I gave up on trying to figure out where each and every one came from because now that I don't have my laptop, I no longer have that information, which really sucks. But I did my best. I think for the most part, everyone is with who they came with. But some gonna be a little mixed up. So if you're somebody that I bought from and you watch my videos, because I know a couple of people I buy from have watched some of my videos. So if you do, and you notice like, hey, I didn't sell that to you, my bad. But yeah, so first off, this is actually a G3 pony. It's a G3 McDonald's Happy Meal pony made in 2008. And funny enough, I said that I would never collect anything besides the G1 ponies. During that time, I was actually collecting these. Little did I know they were G3 ponies. Then I started collecting some G3 ponies, and that's when I figured out that the joke was on me and that I was actually collecting G3 ponies the entire time. But I think they're cute. I don't know why people kind of like just don't care for them. It's just kind of the whole G3 line I've noticed. A lot of people just don't care for the G3 line. I don't understand it. I think it kind of nods back to the G1 design. Anything G3.5 and higher is absolutely hideous in my opinion. And, oh, actually, I lied. It's not all G1s after that, but these are from the Equestria Girls, which are basically Barbie mixed with a G4 My Little Pony. I actually have an Equestria Girl only because it got chewed up and I figured nobody would want it, so I'm going to customize it into a zombie whenever I gain some skill. I'm not artistic. That could be a while. But for some reason, the Equestria Girls didn't do so good. Don't know why. They just did not sell very well. Boop. Now, the rest of the stuff is actually G1s. We got the hat, we got the saddle, we got a little bunny costume, which I absolutely freaking adore. I think there's 3 of these costumes total. They're for baby ponies, and they would have this little friend that would go in here. It's like a little mini plush, little stuffed animal guy. I would love to get those, by the way. So if anyone has the other 2 costumes or any of the dolls that go into them, definitely let me know. And if I ever ask for something, or you guys see something that I say is for sale, message me on my pony Instagram, and I promise to be a lot more active on there. I noticed there were some messages I had that I hadn't gotten to, and I do apologize for that, but it doesn't alert me of messages, so my bad. Then we have a damsel hat. I think I already have this one, so most likely this hat will be for sale. I could be totally wrong, though, so I kind of have to check, so don't quote me on that. Get a ribbon. Boop. Now, this is from the G1 My Little Pony nursery. I actually have, I believe this is my third one now, my third rocker, not nursery. But I did just get a nursery in, so I actually do have a G1 My Little Pony nursery for sale. And it does have multiple pieces of furniture with it, so if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Probably not going to show you that in this video, because it's huge. I don't feel like taking it out of the box, to be completely honest with you. Now, this is Sugarberry. It's the back of a card, one of the back cards, so the pony would have come off this card. Don't know if Sugarberry actually came off this card. If not, it would have been one of the other Twice as Fancy ponies. But I have Sugarberry, so I figured I'd keep it. This, I don't know what to do with. It's kind of cut really freaking weird. I don't know. I'm assuming they cut out the pony itself? Maybe? But this is a back card, meaning a pony would have been on here, so when you pulled the pony off, it would look like this. So I'm really confused to what they cut off here. Oh wait, no, this would be the front. So again, I don't, maybe they cut the back. I'm just confused as all hell, and I don't know what to do with it. Probably just gonna cut this off, because I don't know what else to do with the thing, and I don't want to throw it away. I don't know why, I don't, so. So the first G1 My Little Pony that I'm going to be showing you from this lot is a very, very, very faded Blossom. It's a concave foot version. She is one of the original 6 ponies. So for those of you who don't know, they came in both a concave foot version, which is the version I just showed you, means that the feet are dented inward, and a flat foot version. The flat foot versions are the actual original 6 ponies. They tend to be a little bit more valuable than the concave foot versions, and they tend to be a little bit more difficult to find because they made way more of the concave foot version than they did the flat foot versions. I think it has something to do with it, just they stood better with the dents in their feet, and I think that's kind of what it all came down to. What I don't like, though, about them saying there's an original 6 ponies is, why isn't there an original 7? So Peachy here, as you can see, is in the exact same pose, which is called the collector's pose. On top of that, if you look at the bottom of her feet, now, on a different pony, like different Lemon Drops, they would only have these 2 feet labeled, just like Peachy, whereas this original 6 pony has all 4 feet labeled. I think the reason for that is, Lemon Drop came with the stable, and Peachy came with the pretty parlor. So I think just they were labeled in the front 2 hooves when they came with the sets, but if 4 hooves are labeled, it's because they didn't come with any set at all. But I think Peachy isn't considered one of the original 6 simply because when she came out, she didn't come out with them. She came out in the same year, but with the pretty parlor. Just, I don't know. It's kind of always bugged me. I just feel like there should be an original 7, I guess. I don't know. Also, I also recently learned that there is a flatfoot version of Peachy, which I had no idea of. Never even seen one until a few weeks ago. And with these, like, I've only been collecting for like 7 months, let's say. But I've seen both flatfoot and concave foot versions of all the original 6. In fact, I have the flatfoot version of most, and I have the concave version of all of them. With Peachy, I didn't even know there was a flatfoot version until recently, and I found out that a lot of other people didn't know that either, so, I don't know, interesting information. But, anyways, this Peachy will be for sale, all around, really, really good condition. Let me fix the lighting so you can actually maybe see. Cutie marks are really, really bright and vibrant. Eye paint perfect. Just needs her hair brushed and styled so it'll stay down. Otherwise, she is in near mint condition, so she would be good even for a pretty picky collector. And then we have Sundance, who definitely needs a good little cleaning up. She's one of the earth ponies, one of the more common ponies. I probably have like 6 of her for sale, ranging in appearance. I definitely need to start listing them. I even have some in pretty minty condition, so if you need a minty Sundance, I definitely got you on that. And then Sky Dancer from the first line, or the first run of the Rainbow Ponies. They were called that because of their rainbow hair. A lot of people don't like the second line of the Rainbow Ponies just because, well, their hair's definitely not rainbow. It's basically just random colors. This one's in okay condition. Unfortunately, she has slight head and body discoloring, and then she does seem to have some cancer spots down here. Eventually, I'm going to put some cream on them, put her out in the sun so that they will stop spreading. But typically, cancer spots don't spread as like awfully as people think they do. I think people are more scared of cancer spots than they need to be, but that's a different video for a different day. Otherwise, she really is in pretty damn good condition, so she would be good for a non-picky collector. And then Powder. She's in actually pretty good shape too. I mean, cutie marks and everything are awesome. Her only problem, she has head and body discoloring. What really sucks about that, On a lot of the ponies, you can hide the fact that they have head and body discoloring just by styling their hair properly. But her pose, as you can see, her head is kind of sticking up towards the sky. So it makes it really difficult to hide stuff like that. But for a non-picky collector, she'd be a good addition. And I know she isn't one of the most common ponies, so. Then we have Masquerade, which is one of the twinkle-eyed ponies. This one is actually I think this one's the one for sale. I don't remember. I have 2 of these, right? No, wait. Okay, so I have 2 of these, but the one that I have is missing a tail. So I'm going to take the tail out of this one, so this one will not have a tail, meaning I will not be selling this one until I get new hair and a new tail for it. Unfortunately, she's kind of like standing weird. It's like she kind of deflated a little, I don't know. She must have been in a box, and something heavy must have been laid on her for quite a while. It's just piece like something on her. She doesn't have a mark. I just can't get my fingernail in there. Forget it. My nails are short right now. Don't mind that. But, yeah, so she does have one cancer spot right there. Not a big deal. Again, I don't think it's going to spread. People are just scared that it's going to spread for some reason, and it doesn't. But anyways, her big problem is just the fact that she's kind of pushed down and not in her appropriate position. But I think I can fix that. And again, I just need to put a new tail in her because I'm going to steal her tail. But then she'll be for sale. And she's definitely one of the lesser common ponies. Now, this is Minty, but a reproduction Minty. This one came out in 2017. Originally, I actually had, this huge beef with the reproductions, and I was like, oh, I'll never collect those. Kind of like I said, I would never collect G2 or G3, and now I have several of each. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I hated them so much. I just really said I didn't like them, and I said I would never collect them, and now I want to collect one of every single reproduction. And I even want one of each in a box and out of the box. So hit me up if you have any, because there's a lot that I need still. And last up for this video, at least, is going to be Megan. And of course, not in her original dress, but I freaking love it. She's in a Care Bear dress. That's so cool. That is so perfect. I don't know if it was a Barbie dress and somebody just kind of threw it on her, or if somebody made it or what, but I freaking love it. It's such a good idea. My Little Pony, Care Bears, to put that universe together would be so cool, and I would love to see that. Oh my god. My husband's looking at me like I'm crazy, but dude, just imagine that show. That would be so cool. But I love her dress. When I saw it, I was like, oh my god, you have to put her in that lot. I wasn't originally going to get her, but yeah, I had to have her because of the dress. But it's worth it. And I also have multiple of her, so Megan is for sale, but I'm not selling her with this dress because I really like it, if you can't tell. But if you want Megan without a dress, I got you. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait till I get a dress for her. But that's it for this lot of ponies, and I still have over 100 to go through. So that will be in the next video. Again, guys, if you see any that you want, I know this one did not have many in it at all, and pretty much most of them need a little bit of fixing before I let them go. Either way, you can contact me on my pony Instagram, which is linked in the description. Every single video that I do, along with my Snapchat and my other stuff that I don't really get on as much as I should, but I'm trying to get on more. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, have a good one. Bye!